do you do, buckaroos? I am Ton the Beer Whisperer. You know who I am. But hey, I'm doing something a little different tonight. I'm here at Classic Rock Coffee with the Cotton Gim brothers, Jody and... Stoney, I knew that! But I knew your dad, right? Jimmy Guy. Jimmy Guy was an amazing guy. I first met him about, I don't know, maybe 25 years ago, maybe close to 30, but it was at DW Dogs, which is no longer around, right? So I was a wannabe keyboard player at the time, and your dad kind of gave me a lot of advice at the time, but I know a lot of what you do, and even the name of the band was based on what your dad did. So can you guys tell me about that? Let me swing this camera around and talk about you guys. If you don't mind coming over here, because we're in the sun over there.
Right. Well, the band's name's Papa Green.
So I'm a short guy, so I got to angle this camera to get these tall ass guys in the
yeah, you know. And it's the band's named after a tune Jimmy Guy wrote. Yeah.
So tell me how your dad influenced what you guys do.
Well, we were just born and raised in music, you know. So it's in our blood. We just couldn't help. There's no way to get away from it.
So you had a band that's been around a long time, Tripwire.
Yeah.
So how has this evolved from Tripwire?
Well, it was just a kind of a shift for me from bass to guitar, and it allowed me to play more harp and us to just grow as a group all together.
So not being odd, but typically drummers are short, squat guys. You're not that typical drummer, right?
I'm not a typical drummer. No, not at all.
So do you leave it to me to really bring that? Has anybody else ever noticed that before, that you're a rather different kind of drummer?
Yeah, everybody does, and everybody seems to.
So I can't see what the hell I'm doing here.
You're doing good.
This guy's like 6'12".
Right. About 6'9". Everybody thinks it looks like a giraffe sitting on a drum set. But
I'm only 5'6", but damn.
Yeah. I have tall covered.
I'd be this guy's bitch if he wanted, but damn. There you go. I'll let you hold that camera if you don't mind.
So what else do you want to know?
Tell me about your music and what you guys are doing with Papa Green Shoes.
Well, Papa Green Shoes seems to be, I mean, you asked about how it evolved, and it's exactly that term. I mean, evolution just means big, giant change. And with this group, we've got sax and keys and slide and electric and bass and drums.
So your dad played everything, right? I mean, when I first met your dad, he was playing keys.
Yeah, he played
everything.
Every instrument there was, he could play.
He's an amazing harp player. And I don't know if that gets noticed anymore, but
he loved the Jimmy Reed style, and you know, and he was good at everything he did. You know, he was just really good at everything he did. He wrote songs. That was his staple. He was a songwriter our whole life. And so with Papa Green Shoes, we do some of his songs. We do our own versions of a lot of different songs.
So you do some originals here with Papa Green Shoes?
Absolutely.
But you do some classics, you do some of your dad's staples.
And we do some of just your staples
off the radio at the moment.
You know, from
well, that's
out and in.
Yeah.
And we do our own little spin on them. But, you know, we're not trying to do them just like the record.
So trying to swing this around to what I do. Hey, guys, I'm a beer guy. I'm a craft beer guy. Do you guys do anything? What are your feelings about craft beer, whiskey, and the combination of the lyrics between whiskey, beer, and the blues?
Jody, answer that one.
Well, I think whiskey and beer definitely change the way you feel.
There you go, yeah.
And I think music changes the way you feel, too.
Yes.
So anytime you can find good music or good spirits, hopefully you'll change the way you feel for the better.
You guys have any craft beer that you like? Any whiskeys that you're a fan of? Anything you want to mention?
I'd tell you my favorite bourbon place in town is probably the J.O.B.
I love the J.O.B.
And you can go in there and get educated many, many, many times over, versus going and trying to buy some top shelf stuff out of the Derby or somewhere else, you know.
What do you think of Missouri Spirits House?
I enjoy... I'm glad that it has exploded. The whole beer thing has exploded. I've never been a huge beer fan unless I'm on the water.
Yeah,
if I'm on the water and if I'm on the river, or if I'm at the lake,
White River,
I'll drink it all when it's time to drink it all. But again, I pretty much only listen to music and drink liquor when it's time to change the way I feel.
Well, I need to let these guys go so they can do their thing. But any last words you want to say about your music?
Well, once thank you for this, and come see us at Classic Rock Coffee, 7:30 to 9:30 every single Thursday.
Every Thursday.
Every Thursday.
Hey, thanks, guys. I want to shake your hand. I want to thank these guys. Well, how do you do, buckaroos? How the heck are you? So I just wanted to do a quick end. The last part of that video kind of got cut off as I was holding it up for those guys, because they're like each a foot taller. I was going like this, and then whittling it back to me. Anyway, I must have turned it off. But anyway, I want to thank uh, Jody Guy and Stony for talking to me before the show. We'd originally planned to do it after, but they had a few minutes before. So, anyways, I put a couple clips in there so you get a taste of their music. If you get a chance to get to Springfield, Mo, you need to check them out. I know they've performed in Memphis and other places from time to time, but most of their shows are here in town. They are a great band, though, a great regional band. They do other projects as well, but if you happen to get to Springfield, Mo, they're a Classic Rock Coffee here every Thursday. So Papa Green Shoes, go check them out. They are kind of a local, they're kind of local legends here, anyways. I'm trying to beer whisper. I hope you enjoyed it. Again, I want to thank those guys for talking to me, and y'all have a good one.